Yeah, I think Gakpo's had an excellent Euros. Maybe playing for Holland gives him maybe a bit more confidence. But I think with Liverpool, he's sometimes you're not guaranteed a start. Where I think with Holland, he's guaranteed a start. So that does make a difference for the confidence in the striker. If you're playing week in, week out, it do get a bit of confidence. Where if you're not playing week in, week out, you actually don't know what to do. But I'm sure Slot will know what to do. We've only seen how he's been successful with Holland in the Euros, but we'll just have to wait and see.
He's also got a defined role with the Netherlands, doesn't he? He plays out on our left, whereas with Liverpool, he was a man who had to fill a number of holes. I mean, he started the season in midfield, and that couldn't have helped. So, I guess giving himself a defined role. I mean, where do you see him being best?
It's difficult because he's playing with different players for Holland. He knows where he's based on the left hand side for Holland. When we're playing we got Nunez, we got Salah, and he's sort of like an in between man. For Liverpool and all that, but if we can find a good position, his regular position, but sometimes for me, I don't think you need that, because I think if he can play in different positions, which he can, so to say, like you said before, he doesn't have to be on the left, he doesn't have to be striker, he played in midfield. I think that enhances the squad reputation for him. You can play, I'm sure, like, it's exactly the same as Klopp. What Slot will do is look at the opposition and which is the best team to play against the opposition. And that's what most coaches do now. And that's why Gakpo was, he's more of a squad player because he could play in 3 or 4 different positions. And you look at Firmino when he was playing, he could play in different positions as well. And I'm sure Gakpo's a bit similar to that, but Holland, we know he knows where he's going to play, so he may be even more comfortable there, I don't know. Well, hopefully starts as Liverpool's number 9. That's what you're looking at. He's a great player. He's had chances he's missed, but at the end of the day, he's only young and he's getting confident now. So I think at the end of the day, you're looking at him to say, he's got to show the new manager now he's capable of doing that. And you do that in pre-season games. Although he'll most probably miss part of America and all that, but come when the season starts, he'll be looking to impress the manager, and that's what it's all about. If he can get the confidence of the manager to say, play me week in, week out, he's capable of doing that, Nunez, and I'm sure Slot was saying, I want you as my number 1. And if he can do that, hopefully we'll get the best out of Nunez then, because he's got everything else. All he needs now is to convert his chances.
And he's had a good summer, to be fair to him.
Yeah, he's had fantastic. I think he's scored in Uruguay's last 7 games on the run, hasn't he? So, and that brings confidence. Sometimes when you go back to your country, you do get a bit more confident, because I know he speaks decent English and all, but when you're playing more, you feel a bit more comfortable. I was in a bit similar position when I was in Italy. When you're playing in Italy and you go to Wales, you feel more comfortable. People, you speak in sort of the same language and all that, and you go back, it's a bit more difficult. But I'm sure, when you're playing for a club like Liverpool, there's many different nationalities and all that. So I think hopefully he'll start the season off with maybe a goal against Ipswich.
How do you see in Slot's first one?
We have to manage expectations, yeah, but I think if you said to me last season that Liverpool would be in the top 4, I would have taken it all day long. At one stage we were in position to win 4 trophies. We won 1, but I would have taken just being in the top 4. But I think last year it was a difficult. I think if Slot took over last year, it would have been more difficult what he's doing now. I think now he's doing it, and we're in the top 4 now. So I expect, hopefully you'll be looking to make the top 4 again, have a good run in competitions. But I think the main aim is saying, listen, don't get any lower than what we finished. And but if you finish in top 4, I think I'll be happy with that.
Just a couple more on your sporting director, but I guess it's important to try and tie those people down to longer deals, or at least make a decision on them.
Yeah, it would be nice, but at the end of the day, that's what Michael Edwards he gets paid to do that. It's not our job to do that. I think our job, all the supporters, you just mentioned the players there, they're great players, and personally, I'd love to see them stay. But at the end of the day, we have to look at every situation and all that. But I think the way forward is now is to get together, let's go in pre-season, get the start of the season, and it's all playing. It's not just the 11 on the pitch; it's a squad. You need a good team spirit. We were successful in the 80s and for Liverpool because we had a good team spirit, and you need a good team spirit. And you do that, you need everyone to be together. You don't play as individuals. Individuals will win your games, but you need to be as a team, and you need that team spirit. And I'm sure if we can get them Slot, get that team spirit there, I'm sure they'd all love to stay at Liverpool.